So today's video is going to be my blush collection. So this is where I store all of my lovely blushes. They are all drugstore related except for one. One is from the brand Too Faced, which you guys can find at Ulta or Sephora. And all the other blushes you guys can find at Ulta, Walmart, or Target. That's pretty much where I get all of my drugstore related products. So yeah, I have some brands from NYX, Maybelline, of course Elle Studio Line blushes, and also Hard Candy. They're not going to be in any particular order or anything, just kind of going to show you guys my blush collection. So let's get right into this video. So I'm going to start off with Elle Studio Line blushes. Like I said, they're like one of my favorite blushes. I use them pretty much every single day. So the first one is in Fuchsia Fusion, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's just pretty much black sleek packaging. And this is like a really nice pinky purpley color, and it has a ton of glitter in it. So if you guys don't like glitter or shimmery blushes, I don't recommend this color at all. But I love Elle's blush because they're so pigmented, and they're really only $3 each. It's very inexpensive for a blush. When my first thought like of buying e.l.f. products just in general from the regular line and their studio line, I kind of like was a little skeptical. I didn't think that they were going to be like as pigmented and have great color payoff, and the products weren't going to work well, but they work amazing. At least all the products I have tried. Of course, you know, with pretty much every brand, you do find some products that you like and some products that you don't like. But e.l.f. Studio Line blushes are probably one of my favorites. I recommend to everyone. They have great color payoff. They last for the whole entire day. They're very pigmented. Some of the finishes are matte, some have shimmer, and some have a little bit of touch of glitter. But they're absolutely amazing for being only $3. I'll swatch this one for you guys. Some of them can be a little bit more powdery, like this one. This is in Fuchsia Fusion, like I said. It's a tad bit powdery. You want to go with a very light hand, and you don't want to apply so much because it does have a ton of glitter in it. But it's really pretty pinky purple color. It's really, really pretty. The next one is in Candid Coral, which I have on today, and this is probably like one of my favorites. I recommend it to everyone. I think that it will look great pretty much in every skin tone, and it's a really nice corally kind of peachy color. It has a little bit of gold shimmer in it. It's very light, so the shimmer isn't as noticeable as the blush I just showed you guys, but it's so pretty. It's kind of like a light blush. I don't know if you guys can even see the color on camera, but it's very natural. It's great for like an everyday blush. And the other color that I have on today is in Tickled Pink, and I love pairing up Tickled Pink and Candid Coral together. I have both of those on today, and they just make like the perfect blush combination. And this is just a really nice matte baby pink blush. As you guys can tell, I love it because it hit pan on it. This was probably like my first ever blush I ever bought from e.l.f. Studio Line blushes, and I'm probably going to go buy a new one at Target soon because I love it. Just a really, really nice color. So pretty. And this one is very light, so I don't know if you guys can even see the swatches. It comes out better when you use a brush, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. So it's right there. It's a very light baby pink color. The next one is in Pink Passion, and this one is a really bright pink. It's one of my favorites also. I like to wear this a lot in the summer or springtime, just to give you really nice, you know, bright color to your cheeks. And you do want to apply it with a very light hand. It's a little bit powdery. There's a swatch. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera how it is a little bit powdery, and that's what it looks like. From swatching, you guys can see, well, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but like from me looking at it, it's a tad bit powdery, so you want to go with a very light hand. But it's really, really pretty. You definitely will make like a statement. It's so pretty. Very, very bright hot pink color. The last one from the e.l.f. Studio Line blush that I own is in Blushing Rose, and I like to wear this one more for the fall and winter time. It's like a nice burgundy rose color with gold shimmer in it. It is really, really pretty, but it's a little bit more darker. Looks like that. Really, really nice. Okay, so that's pretty much it with the e.l.f. Studio Line blushes. Now moving on to e.l.f.'s regular blushes from their $1 line. And I have two, and the first one, or they're called the Natural Radiance blushers, which looks like this. And this one is in Flushed, and I absolutely hate the packaging. I probably mentioned this in my haul. I hate the packaging. This is what it looks like. It's so tiny, and you would think that you would just have to like open it up like that, but no, it slides down. And I have mine open, like I leave mine open all the time because if I'm like home alone or whatever, like I could not get these open. My mom had to open them, and it probably took about like 5 minutes, it felt like. So I just leave them open. That's probably what I would always do. And you just slide it open. It's a really nice hot pink kind of like color. It's a little bit of shimmer in it. They are pigmented for only being $1. I'll show you, swatch it on the other hand. But it is very light. They're not as pigmented, but they do have at least a little bit of color payoff for only being $1. They're really pretty. Great just if you are starting with makeup. But like I said, I hate the packaging, but I guess you get what you paid for because they are only $1. And the next one is in Glow. And it looks like this, like a nice golden peachy color with a little bit of shimmer in it also. And that's what that one looks like. Really pretty. Especially if you're going to like work, you don't want to have like a bright cheek on or anything like that. It's really, really nice. Or a bright blush. Okay, so that's pretty much it with, or no, I have one more e.l.f. blush. This is the e.l.f. cream blush. And this is, I think, like around $6. And this is in the shade Flirt. And I did a whole review on this, and it's like a really nice hot pink blush. It's not really a cream, it's more of like a mousse texture. It's so pigmented, and I love to pair this up with Pink Passion because they look very similar together. Really, really nice, and it comes out as a matte finish. Really, really like these. I want to get more of these. Okay, so that's pretty much it with e.l.f.'s blushes. Now moving on to NYX. I think I only have one blush from them, and it's the cream blush, which looks like this. And this is in the shade Boho Chic. It's a really nice, like, peachy, corally color. Really, really pretty. And it's so creamy. Absolutely love it. Looks like that. Really, really nice. Next, I'll move on to Wet n Wild. I have two blushes from their Color Icon series, and the first one is in Heather Silk. And let me just tell you guys, these I think are like around like $4, and they are so pigmented. Like, I never ever seen like a pigmented blush, like especially drugstore blush, in my life. Like, e.l.f.'s blushes are pigmented, but they're not as pigmented as the Wet n Wild blushes. These you can just go with one swatch and it's crazy. So yeah, this is the color. It's in Heather Silk. It's a really nice kind of like medium pink color, and the formula of it's so silky, and it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really, really nice color. And I don't even know if you guys can see that swatch. I swatched it kind of weird, but that's the swatch right there. Really, really nice, and it's so pigmented. If you guys have them, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but they're highly, highly pigmented for only being like $4. And the next one is in Mellow Wine, which is like a nice mauve color. And these both are matte. They don't have any shimmer in it or anything. But there's that one. Really, really pretty. Okay. Next, I'm going to move on to Hard Candy. I have two. One of them is in Living Doll, which is one of my favorites. It's really nice hot pink blush with like yellow swirls in it. It does have a little bit of shine to it. There's a swatch of it. And it's really, really nice, especially just to wear by itself. Or I like to pair it up with just like wear like a cream blush and apply this on top. Really, really nice. Has a nice shine to it. And the next one is in Honeymoon, which I use more for a highlight, which I have on today. It's kind of like a nice golden color. I don't really use it as a blush. I use it more as a highlight, but I wanted to include it in here. Then the next one is the Too Faced Pink Leopard Bronzing Powder. Love the packaging, and I use this more for like a blush or a highlight. I don't really use it for bronzer just because it has a little bit of pink in it, and I don't really like to use anything that has pink in it for a bronzer. And that's the color of it. It's like a golden pink color. I don't even know if you guys can see the swatch of it. It's very, very light, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's just a mixture of golden tones, a little bit of a baby pink in it. Really, really pretty. And that's just the little mini one. They have a full-size one. I don't know how much the full-size one is, but I just had a little mini one. And then moving on to another Hard Candy blush I forgot. This is the Fox in a Box blush, and this is in Spicy and Sweet. And I really like this one because it comes with 4 different colors. You have like hot pink, a baby pink, and then a coral, and then you also have like a bronzer shade. So you can mix it all together to create like the perfect blush combination, or just use one or whatever you like. Really, really nice. And I'll swirl all of the colors together, and it kind of comes out like to be like a corally peachy color blush. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really, really pretty, very pigmented, and it's like $6 at Walmart. Next, I'm going to move on to Maybelline's Dream Mousse blushes. This one is in Rose Petal, which is like kind of like a nice rosy color with gold shimmer in it. These are really, really nice, especially if you are starting off with makeup. And then this one is in Peach Satin, which is a really nice peachy color with gold shimmer also. Really, really nice. Love those. Next is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Healthy Glow. It's like blush strips. Looks like this. It kind of reminds me of Hard Candy's Living Doll. Really, really nice. You can just swirl it all together, or you can just use like the white as like a highlight or whatever. But it's really, really nice. Has a little bit of shimmer in it. The last two blushes I have are the NYC Blush Book Cream Sticks. And the first one is in Big Apple Blush, which looks like this. I'm going to try and find space for it on my arm. Okay, that's the color. It's like a really nice medium pink color, like a satiny kind of color. Really, really nice. And these are like so pigmented. You get so much product in these. And then the last one is in South Saint Seashell, which is kind of like a mauve-y brown color. And it looks like that. Really, really pretty. So yeah, that is pretty much my blush collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any recommendations on any blushes, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.